guys, what is up? It is Tuesday, which means I'm back at you with another book. I've actually dressed for the occasion today, so just make sure. Wait, can I like? So he says, why buy anything else when you could be buying books? And if you're gonna go buy books, today I have for you John Green again, because I love John Green. John Green, great novelist. But today I have Looking for Alaska, which is one of my all-time favorite John Green books out of the 6 that he's written or helped write. You have to love Looking for Alaska. So Looking for Alaska is this right here. So you've got like the smoke from what appears to be a cigarette. Maybe more at the top. If I'm looking over here a lot, it's because I'm filming on my phone, so the camera's over like here, and then like the screen, of course, is there. So pardon me. But yeah. So here is the book. Here's this line. Is it? It's like, here is the. I'm trying to like block the light. There's a lot of light. And it's a very simple book. It's very small too. It's not a long book, but it is a good book. So I'm highly recommending. Okay, quick add-in. Sorry, I forgot to warn you guys at the beginning of the video that this is going to include some spoilers. So be prepared for that. But I will let you know before I release any really huge spoilers. Yeah, thanks. Bye. So once again, here's the book. And today I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about this beautiful, beautiful book. And I'm also going to go, there's discussion questions at the end of this one. Right here on this page. So I'm gonna talk about one or two of them. So yeah, let's get started. Can I wear my flag around for this? Can I wear my flag around for this video? You guys want me to do that? Please? I don't know, feels very... Can I just... Am I rocking it? Am I beautiful yet? I'm beautiful, guys. So this is the story of Myles Halter, also known later in the story as Pudge, who is from Florida. So a lot of John Green's a lot of John Green's novels come from Florida and the Orlando area, and so Myles is no exception. He is also from Florida. So he goes to a boarding school in Alabama. And so most of you guys probably are like, Florida, Alabama, what's the big difference? Humidity is the difference. Florida is very humid as well as hot, but Alabama is heat. Heat. This is Alabama, right? I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, Alabama. Okay. So when Myles goes to boarding school, he meets his roommate, who is called the Colonial, and Alaska, whose name is actually Alaska. Isn't that crazy? They also meet their friend Tiskumi. It's so, these names are strange, so if I get them wrong, just don't hate me. I know the Colonial is his roommate. Takumi? Wait, here it is right here. You guys see that? That's the roommate's name. So it's not the roommate's name, that's the other guy's name. And then later, a girl named Laurel will join their ranks. So these are the friends that Myles makes. And so Myles made a few rules for himself before he went to boarding school. He said he wasn't gonna drink, he wasn't gonna smoke, and he was gonna be a good student. Little does he know that both Alaska, the girl he's going to have a major crush on, and the Colonial will both smoke and both drink. And while Takumi, I'm gonna call him Takumi, well, he doesn't smoke, he does drink with them. So he does break that rule, and so he makes these friends. Now there's 2 groups of people at this boarding school he goes to. There are the people that they live there, they're there all week, and then there are the weekday warriors, as they call them. So those are the rich kids that live in the area that just come for school and then on the weekends go home. So Alaska takes Pudge under her wing and really shows him how she lives her life and tries to get him to live his life the same way. Now they do not agree on all these things, but he wants to make friends, so he goes with it. He also has this like huge crush on Alaska, but Alaska's really into her boyfriend. Problematic? A little bit. But that does not discourage him. He doesn't act upon his feelings, but he does continue to like her. And as the story goes through, you really get to know Pudge, and you get to know the Colonial in Alaska, and Tanuki, and then Laura, who joins later in the novel, and then it's got some amazing quotes. So I'm actually gonna flip through it right now and give you some because I love this book. There might be mild profanity. Yeah, I went to public school, but it wasn't hot blank there, Chip. I was regular blank. And Chip is the Colonial, just so you know. Oh, right. Alaska, this is Pudge. Pudge memorizes people's last words. Pudge, this is Alaska. She got her boob honked over the summer. And the book is really funny, but it also has some really good quotes, isn't it? So some of the more serious quotes we have are, that's the mystery, isn't it? Is the labyrinth living or dying? Which is he trying to escape? The world or the end of it? Guys, I'm really into this book, sorry. For we are engaged here in the most important pursuit of history, the search for meaning. What is the nature of being a person? What is the best way to go about being a person? How do we come to be, and what will become of us when we are no longer? In short, what are the rules of this game, and how might we best play it? The nature of the labyrinth, and the way out of it. So it's a really funny book, and it goes through a lot of things. And then one final, on the funnier side, quotes that I have that I just really love is for Tanuki. And so he puts a fox hat on, and Pudge gets really confused and goes, what's with the fox hat? Fox hat. And he responds with, I'm a fox. No one can catch the motherfucking fox. And I really like that quote. I really like the book. And so I'm gonna go, I kind of already spoiled it a little bit, but you did get the warning. So I'm gonna continue to spoil the book. If you haven't read it, I suggest you stop now. I've already kind of given you a little bit of spoil. Read the book and then come back when you're done. But, so if you aren't, if you haven't read it, I'm gonna suggest you stop now. And if you have, keep going with me because we're almost done. So midway through the book, Alaska ends up dying. And so it's unclear if she intentionally committed suicide or if she didn't, because she did run her car into a police car while she was drunk. Now, she could have been able to prevent it, so it's not clear if she wanted to kill herself or not. But the other half of the book is Pudge and Colonial's reaction to her dying, and they both kind of blame themselves, and so it causes some problems. And it really shows how friendships change when like a mutual friend dies. And it goes into a lot of truths. It's a heavier read towards the end, and so you do know when you get there because it does tell you after. And then the beginning part's before. So like, they don't have necessarily chapters, but it'll say like 84 days before. And so it lets you know. And then after, once you get to after, it actually tells you how many days after it's been. And so you get to really follow 114 days after. You really get to follow Miles, or the Pudge, and then Chip or the Colonial's story, as they become friends, and how they interact with Alaska, how they react to Alaska's death, how they work after she's dead. And I think the book's really great. So we're gonna go to a discussion question now, because I'm really excited. This book has discussion questions, and not a lot do. This is really cool. Ooh, these are good ones. Here we go. Both in fiction and in real life, teenage smoking is a symbolic action. What do you think it's intended to symbolize, and what does it actually end up symbolizing? To phrase this question differently, why would anyone ever pay money in exchange for the opportunity to acquire lung cancer and or emphysema? I don't know, guys. I'm not the smartest, And so I think that's a really good question, but to go with the book and to kind of quote Alaska to answer the question, Alaska's response to why she smokes is, y'all smoke to enjoy it, I smoke to die. And so I really think for Alaska, it wasn't necessarily a symbolic thing. She wasn't doing it just to break the rules. That was part of it, but it was mostly that she definitely had depression, whether it was diagnosed and she just didn't take medication, or was undiagnosed is really unknown, but she definitely had something going on in her head that like didn't allow her to get the help she needed. And so she turned to smoking the way some of us turn to, you know, drug abuse or sex. And I think that that's why she does it. I think people like Pudge did it just to fit in. The Colonial did it because he grew up in a trailer park, and so I think that's really common in those areas. And it's really just where these characters come from that result in the smoking. So I don't think they're necessarily paying for lung cancer, but they are paying for something that they grew up around, that they think will kill them faster, that is cool, and they want to be accepted. So yeah, that's what I have for Looking for Alaska. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a big old thumbs up, and then subscribe, I guess, if you like it, you want more. I post book reviews on Tuesdays. I try for every Tuesday, and so far that's been working, so let's hope it keeps working. Yeah, so in the comments, leave what you think about Looking for Alaska. Did you like it? Did you not like it? About the discussion question, do you have a different point of view on it? And then also leave me recommendations for books. If I have not read the book, that is okay. I will look it up, I will get it, I will read it, and then I will talk about it. Because I love books, I love reading, and I think it's a cool experience to get to share with you guys. Yeah, as I end all my videos, remember to always keep fighting and that you guys are beautiful, and I will see you next Tuesday with another book review.